Hey boys and girls, so we're going to go ahead and finish our cactus so that way we can assemble our crazy cactus collage. So what you're going to need for this part is you might want a pencil first and then some kind of black marker. Now, I told you that these cactuses were going to have an emotion. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw out what I would like the emotion to be. And I'm going to add 2 circles for the eyes. And I know it's a little hard to see, but that's okay. And then a big silly mouth. Just perfect for the silly emotion I'm going for. I'm going for a cactus with a kooky emotion. And I'm going to go ahead and take my marker. Any old black marker will work. And give my crazy cactus a very silly emotion. Now you could do happy. You could do angry, frustrated. You could do a goofy, anything at all. Now, here's my cactus with his emotion. So that was the first part, making sure our cactus has an emotion. Now, here's the next part that's really tricky. You're going to go ahead and think about the texture that we need to add to our cactus. Now, cactuses are very prickly. We know that. You never ever want to touch a cactus. So I'm going to make sure that my crazy cactus has plenty of little spines coming out. So nice and prickly. Fun thing to know about a cactus actually holds water in its little spines, its little thorns. Now, when I do this, I can also add some wavy lines to show some extra texture on my cactus, because cactuses are notoriously bumpy and rigid because they have to be in dry areas. Now, you could actually paint these details if you wanted to. You don't actually have to use a marker because, again, remember, we're being a little flexible with materials in this case. And, of course, you can use crayons, markers, whatever you have around. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to outline my cactus to make him stand out just a little bit more on my paper. And that way I have a really good line to show me where to cut when I cut out my cactus. Now, and I like this kooky cactus because sometimes lately I've been feeling a little kooky, boys and girls. Things have been a little crazy. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and finish up all of his little spikes and thorns to give him that extra bit of texture. Texture is the way something feels or looks like it feels. And cactuses are a great way to show some texture. All right. Now, you can do the same thing to the pot as well. So the pot that your cactus is in, you can outline it. And if you really wanted to, add some detail to the side to show a little bit of shadow. And there is my kooky cactus. Now, the next thing we need is a pair of scissors. And we are going to go ahead and cut out our crazy cactus. So I'm going to start with the planter, his little pot, and I'm going to start cutting. And I like to leave a little bit of that black line showing for his outline. I'm going to go ahead and cut him out. And he is going to go right on to my previous paper. So that way he has a great background. And take your time cutting him out, boys and girls, or her out, because we have quite a bit of little details. So like these little pieces I am going to go ahead and take my time cutting those out. So that way, I don't make any mistakes. And if I do, the nice part is we're gluing him down to another piece of paper. So you could just glue him right back onto the paper, back together. There we go. So my crazy cactus has been cut out. And now it's time to attach him to his background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using a glue stick. You can feel free to use a glue bottle. Just always remember, we want to do dot, dot, not a lot. I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to twist it out. And I'll make sure there is just a little bit of glue coming out. I don't need too much. And I'm going to go ahead and follow the outline, the outer edge, the perimeter of my crazy cactus. So the outer edge is called the perimeter. I'm going to follow that line. And then I'm going to get just a little bit on the inside. And I'm going to position my cactus on my background. I'm going to press him down nice and smooth and flat. And there we go. All done. Boys and girls, I hope you had a great time making your crazy cactus collage. I cannot wait to see the pictures of your work. So remember, take a nice picture with it, big smile for me, and I will see you guys next week.